What up YouTube, it's me, Joe. I need to address that. I'm watching videos back. I'll do the it's me, stay in a minute. I need to address this. So I just automatically went to do it. Okay, doing this. Oh. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a nervous thing, a nervous twitch, but my arms go up here. Start talking all of a sudden. So there's freaking puppet strings. Anyway, what up YouTube? It's me, it's your favourite Stay. How you doing? It is Friday, 30th of June. I was going to say I don't know what the date is, but I'll be alright. Email's been a bit dead this week. I expected it to be a little bit more. Actually, to be fair, I think what it is, I had 2 days which were a bit quiet, but not overly. I think I've had a pretty alright month, and yeah, I had 2 days where it went a bit quiet. But yeah, yesterday was a better day. But generally this week it's been a bit quiet. Yeah, you doing? Got a charity shop haul / car boot haul. I'll pull these sleeves up. Stuff like that, and the way I do my arms, the way I talk. My wife's convinced I've got some form. I just we've read too much up about autism. If I read what it says about autism, I probably have. I can't keep still, or some ADHD thing. I try and do it like on the school run, and I'll stand there and I'm like, just waiting for one of the kids. I'm like, so I'm walking around, I can't stay still. Maybe I've got some form of ADHD or something. I was saying, yeah, so this is what I picked up on Tuesday from... Man, I went everywhere on Tuesday and I only picked up 5 items. Well, I say everywhere. The areas aren't the best. I went to West Bromwich. This is all on the bus. West Bromwich, Wednesbury, and then Bilston. But yeah, I picked up 5 things. One of them could potentially be really good. Let me know what you think when I show it you, but obviously I'm going to keep that till the end because that's what you're doing. Yeah, could potentially be very good, but we'll see. But then I went out yesterday with the wife to the car boot, which was a bit pants, and then popped to about 3 charity shops, which I did better in. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Definitely, I've sent off for my provisional now, so it's on its way. But yeah, definitely got to get the driving on. Anyway, let's go through it. I've got my list. I've got my stuff. Let's go through it. I'm gonna do the bits first, and then I've got one other bit. Right, it's there. Stuff that's there. And then we'll go through it. Oh, I'm just checking. I just had a biscuit. Maybe it's up because I had a biscuit. Give myself a bit of sugar. Right. I was going to press. Let's go for the shoes. Some Hotters. £5 these were. Hotter glove. I don't think I've had glove before, but just some standard lady Hotters. Hotter glove. £5, 20 quid on them. Each. Some Morels. Saw these cost me 7 quid. Got these on Tuesday. Yeah, I picked up 5 things on Tuesday, but all of them, you know, got some alright money behind them. So these Morels, I'm doing a Google image search on these because I couldn't really see any name on them. They've got Vibram and Unifly on the back, but that's got nothing to do with the name by the looks of it. These are all out blaze kind of Jesus sandals. Cost me £7.35. I'll shoot on them. I've got some other Morels that are listed for 50 with loads of watches. Nobody will take the gig. Got some glass. It's another bit of Merino glass I've sold. Man. So I think I've sold like 3 pieces of Merino glass in the last week. Yeah, I think it is. It's going out. And good money in them. You know what I mean? 2 of them I've had feedback for, so that's alright. But the big clown I've still got to pack up. But yeah, a couple of merino swans. Not a lot in the swans. I think I did a video the other day with 3 swans that I've put on for a tenner. Again, whenever you put a duck or swan merino style, not really worth as much as your parrots or your toucans. For some reason that chips in made in. So I need to get it sorted. It's very cheapy. But yeah, £5 for that. What was it? 20 quid. I think that's me being generous. This one was cool. I must have seen this on a video. Must have seen someone do a video about one of these before. But I picked up a Russian doll, nesting doll. If you don't know what these are, I'm sure you've seen them when you were little. They just keep going down. I haven't checked to see how many it goes down because it's just a pain in the ass. But yeah, these go for some alright money when you look them up. I think this is, it's just a handmade one. But at the same time, I think I'm going to shoot for 25. I think. Where is it? Yeah, I'm going to shoot for 25. It cost me $3.99. When you go to the prices up, there's some like that have gone for 25. So I'm going to shoot for 25. Yeah, I think they're so cool, proper cool looking. I'll shoot for 25 on that. Yeah, this guy at the car boot. I got this set, Silvac. The brand is. They've got a lot of greys in. I don't know if you can tell. Can't really tell on the camera. But it's a woodland set. 42, I think the number is. That's mainly on the back. So you got 4287, 4242, and 4235. Not sure. So they've got those numbers on the bottom there. So it's easy to kind of look them up. But when I was looking them up, those numbers, they're a woodland collection. The geezer was already packing it up because I was like, I could see there was a lot of grazing on him. He was already packing them up, and I think he wanted a tenner first off, and I was like, no, I don't want a tenner. I don't want to pay a tenner. And he's like, oh, come on. And then he started packing up, putting them in a bag, sort of £5. I was like, oh, come on then, 3 pieces for a £5, I'll make some money. But looking them up, about 25 quid for the 3, I'd say. But because of the grazing, I'm going to go down to 20. So yeah, I'm going to go down to 20, it cost me 5. This was just because I picked up wicker stuff before and I thought that was a kind of I didn't realise what it was until the wife, when I picked it up, saw what it was, and she said it's for dolls. So you know, kind of, they're not porcelain, you know what I mean? The creepy dolls. I had a girlfriend that wanted to, like, she had a bedroom and all the top, like, layer in her bedroom had like these freaking weird dolls. Like she collected them, but like when you slept in there the night, it was like one of them were going to murder me. It wasn't very nice, but yeah, I'm guessing it's for one of them. But I didn't know that. I was just like wicker chair, looks kind of cool, something like that. But 2 quid. Looking them up, they're going for about 25, I think. Where's it gone? Write these down. There we go. Yeah, 25 quid. Between 20 and 25. So I'll shoot for 25. I had one of these before, a bamboo magazine rack. This was £2.49. Get about 25 quid on that. Just a bamboo magazine rack. Is that all the big bits? Nope, so over through the clothing. A barber International, paid 7 quid for this. I knew I'd only get about 20 quid. I think it was the day I was getting. It was Tuesday when I wasn't picking up a lot. But yeah, 7 quid. I'll go for 20 on that one. Barber. All in my clothing bag. Oof. Always pick up like motorbike racing kind of things. Even advertised. You know, even like, you know, this isn't for riding in. Merch. There we go, merch. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a Tech 3 Yamaha. Is it Yamaha? Factory racing. It's got it on the back as well. 3 quid, 20 quid on this one. This is a bit of a punt. Jack Murphy. I picked up Jack Murphy. If you get the big coats, they're worth a bit. But I think sometimes I have brands in my head. I'm like, I'll just pick it up. It's less than, how much was it? It was like £4. So I was like, yeah, it's less than a fiver. But yeah, July. Just a quilted July. Jack Murphy. You might not have seen that brand. There's these big coats, big dog walking coats that are worth quite a bit. But £3.99, £20. I'll probably end up getting 15 for it, if I'm honest. So £20 on that one. Another piece of Orvis. I haven't seen Orvis for ages, and then I've had 2 pieces in the last couple of weeks. Nice floral jacket. I thought it was linen. If you look, it looks very linen looking, but it's not, it's cotton. But looking it up, this jacket straight away, when you put floral Orvis jacket, I think it's gone for about £30. There's a lot more that have gone for 25, so I'll shoot for 25. It only cost me 3, but yeah, £25 for an Orvis jacket. That's padded shoulders. I don't need padded shoulders because another Barber shirt, Barber Heritage, a check shirt, Barber Heritage medium. £6, £20. £20. I'm not going to get all this done today. Been pretty good of getting all my stuff photographed on a Friday. Just we're coming to the end of the school year and there's so many things on, and I'm sure this is why I work from home, so I shouldn't moan. But there's it's like a festival, school festival on this afternoon. Lacey's performing at freaking 2:30, so there's no way I'm going to get the stuff done I need to get done. A weird fish, machine fishable. You know, like machine washable, but because it's weird fish and they do fish puns, it's machine fishable. Oh, there we go. £4. 25 I'll shoot on that one. What size is this actually? Large. But yeah, machine fishable. There's somebody in like the office at Weird Fish, and it's their job to come up with those things. Hello, Han. Just surprised this charity shop, because this charity shop's not. Oh, I missed out on something. I don't know if it was worth anything. When I was in this charity shop, I saw like, you have a rapport with people in charity shops. So the lady who was we're in this one charity shop in Purton, and I don't know if you've seen. I've sold one of the chairs, but they're like a fishing chair with. It's got a poker at the bottom, a circle with a poker, and then you pull it open at the top, and it's got a little leather chair. So I think it's like a walking stick. And then you can stick it in the ground and then open it up and it's got a chair. Well, this one, it had the leather chair at the top, the pokey stick, and then an umbrella in the middle, like a rainbow umbrella in the middle. And she was trying to work out what it was, and I was like, oh, I think it's like a hiking fishing chair, but I've never seen one with an umbrella on. And she was like, oh, do you want it? And I was like, no, I don't really know. And I was trying to, because that shop's pretty expensive, so I'm not sure how much she sold it for. But I was trying to look it up while I was in the shop having a look, but the signal was rubbish. See how much it would go for. And she brought it out, she went, sure you don't want it? And I was like, no, don't worry about it. I was like, better not. And then she took it outside because they've got an outside display. Before she could put it down, some bloke went, I'll have that. And I was like, I couldn't even think about it. I'm not sure how much it was worth, but I couldn't even I daren't research it now because I've been wound up if it's worth quite a bit. Anyway, but that was from this shop. So a Rowan Exium shell top jacket, £7 this was, and I'll shoot for 20, which is a bit unfortunate. Normally the Rowan stuff goes for more, but only about 20, unfortunately. Some sea salt, Cornwall. No, I think this is linen. This was something when I was looking it up. It had a name on there. I was looking for the name of the dress, but then I didn't look at the material. And when I was doing research for it, they were calling it a linen dress. The material. That's it, linen there, 56% linen. So it's a sea salt, cost $6.50. Nice dress. What's it called? River Cove dress, $6.50, 25 quid on that one. Nice dress. Another bit of Phase 8. Phase 8 open jacket. What Phase 8? I think I've sold one of these recently. I'd have to have a look. But yeah, £5, 40 quid. They were going for like 45, but there was like a crap load of this style of jacket, just with this one background. So this person just had a load of them, all different colours. There was loads, got to be like 30 of them. They were going for 45, so I waited until I come down a bit, saw some that looked normal. But that's the thing, they could tell the person was doing their own photos. It wasn't like it was a, catalogue photo. But I just felt weird that they had sold a crap load for 45. So I went down to the next one about 40. So I'm looking for 40. I might come down on it, but I'll go for 40 now, £5, 40 quid. And then this last one, my wife picked this up, but I've got a theory, but I don't think it's worth that much. Zara, it's like a nice Disney pattern. I was like, yeah, shove it in the basket, but it's not really worth that much. $3.99, a tenner, I think. Only about a tenner, unfortunately. But she tried, bless her. Yeah, tenner. Is that what I said? Tenner. Oh, last 3 bits. So I picked up this motorcycle jacket, an Oxford motorcycle jacket. It's textile. Got the armour in the shoulders, the elbows, the back. But as you see, the logo's a bit faded. It's a bit faded in general. But that's high vis. Where we at? There we go, 4 quid this cost me from the car boot yesterday, 25 I'll go for. 25. So these are my last 2 bits, a bit dirty as well. These are my last 2 bits and probably my best 2 finds of this week. So this one, I asked a few people about this. So I'm going to ask you if anybody else knows. I'm going to list it. I'm going to list it. We'll see what happens. But this attracted me to. I've seen the kids wearing stuff with NASA on. So I saw this. It was a £5, and then if you look underneath, it says "nice and safe attitude" underneath. So I was doing a little bit of while I was in the charity shop. I was looking up. I was like, nice and safe attitude. And the jackets that were listed, bomber jackets, were like 350 quid. 350 quid. You see the linings all NASA, nice and safe attitude. So I did a bit of research. I messaged a few people as well. Nice one to... It's not burning. I can have my house. Why can't I smell burning? Give me a second, just making sure I don't have my house. Sorry about that, it's not my house. Somebody burning something outside, there's factories over there. Yeah, where was I? This jacket. So yeah, looked it up and they were going for like about 350, 200, 300 quid. From what I can tell, it's from like the rave scene in the 90s. Apparently, yeah, I I was finding it difficult trying to find if they could be faked, if they weren't real. But from what I can tell, I think look, this is the theory I was using when I was having a talk with someone. Is think there's modern ones now. People have made modern ones that have actually got a tag on that say, what is it? Nice and safe attitude. So they've got like a tag, like, you know, as you'd have a Puma tag or an Adidas tag. And they're more modern ones. I think they've kind of got their own website. I'm not sure. But these ones, there's other ones that haven't got those tags in that are listed. And I think they're originally from the 90s. So I think like this one, I think it's originally from the 90s. The only tag that I can see in there is like a frayed medium tag there. So it is a, I don't know. I'm going to list it. I'll see what happens. Obviously, I just don't want anything happening to my accounts. I don't want to get, done or anything. I don't think I will. Well, for trying to sell fakes. But, yeah, let me know what you think. I don't think it's like a fake version of anything. I don't think I'm going to get chased down. I think it was a movement in the 90s. This is what I think. I think it was a movement in the 90s. And I think you could get jackets made for them. And at the time, it wasn't a thing that you were going to have a website for it or selling merch. So people had their own jackets of them. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah. I'm putting, because although they're listed for 350 quid, the ones that I've seen that have sold, I think one had sold for 65. Again, no labels on them, the ones that have sold. One had sold for 65. Another one said 250, but it had a cross through it, so they've took a best offer. What's my son doing into these walls? Took a best offer. So I don't know what that best offer was that they took. But yeah. So I've said 160 quid. And it cost me a fiver. But yeah, I thought it was a cool thing to pick up. See what happens. But let me know. I don't think I'm going to get... I don't think... Because, I've listed stuff before where people go, you've got to take that down. So I don't know. 160 in a minute. And the last thing... what's the word? Stop reaching. Branching. I'm branching out, guys, into furniture. Huh? See a few people do that in a pub. Still. So I've got myself a nice bamboo stool. It's screwed together, so yeah. But it's bamboo style. Nice kind of bar stool. A tiki bar stool. I'm gonna sit on it like a comedian for the rest of the video. It looks like I'm just standing up, but I'm actually sitting on my chair. So yeah, this chair is a fiver. Looking it up, yeah. The small, well, when I put bar stool in, so I searched bar stool, and I think two had gone for 90. Yeah, two had gone for 90 quid. What was it now? Two had gone for 90 quid. And then another one had gone for like over 100. But then other than that, it was like 20 quid. So I just searched bamboo stool, and there were smaller versions of this, kind of like with the material around the chair, that had gone for like 60, 50, 40 quid. So I'm going to go for 50 quid. And I think it's going to be a pain in the arse to pack if it does sell. But we'll see. We'll see. But I thought because I've seen stools around and I've gone, I could pack that up. I've packed big stuff up. Get UPS to pick it up. I've packed some large things in my life. And I can pack that up. Put a few boxes together and I can pack that up. So yeah, a fiver, I'm going to go for 50. Yeah, that is, excuse me. That's everything I picked up past few days. So I'm going to go out sourcing again tomorrow. I've got a backlog now though. should I get through my backlog or should I go outsourcing? Go outsourcing, yeah! More backlog, yeah! Death pile. Oh. That's what the resellers are saying. Anyway, this certain haul has not been brought to you by cocaine, by the way. It was just a digestive biscuit. I had it just before I pressed record, and I think it made me a little bit lippy. But anyway, for now, peace out. Stay safe, stay beautiful. And I'll see you in my next video. I will have a cat one coming out at some point for all you cat lovers out there. It's very hard to, they're just all, so they're either or sleeping. You know, they want me to record them sleeping. It's a bit creepy. Anyway, see you later.